Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. Okay, I just created this character and ran through the grotto. And I have now joined the characters of the guild, got my heirloom item across to my bank account, and I'm ready to start questing. And I'll get to actually talk about the character a bit in this video, whereas in the last one I was having to talk between the DM all the time. So as I've said, I played a very similar build, Permadeath, solo before.
This ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby.
But that was on the old enhancement system, so this build's a bit different. And I definitely enjoyed playing the previous monk up. That's actually the only solo Permadeath character I got to 20, so I stand a chance of getting this guy all the way as well. Albeit I should have bought more healing potions before I came in here. Well no, I couldn't actually afford any. And start up a stack of ordinary healing potions. Yes, once I get to level 3 and have the Light Monk self-healing, this guy should be very survivable and he should be able to get through quests quite quickly, since he doesn't have to stop to heal, he can heal during the fighting. And he's basically just relying on high saves and high defenses rather than buffing and crowd control. Yeah, but help, I actually went into stance. And it's actually the last 6 minutes, the mage armor on the starter armor. I could have thrown it when I came in then. I thought the duration was shorter.
This appears to be the main storeroom. It seems the villagers have been preparing for a protracted siege. A large silver key falls out of the ground.
One of the interesting differences with playing monks, maybe particularly light monks, but I guess monks in general in DDO, they're kind of the only skill build in the game as opposed to a tactical build. Certainly all the spellcaster character types, they're very much tactical, and it's about choosing which spells to use.
A Sarhagan emerges from a hidden passage demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into devourer hands.
Huh, landed a stunning fist, that makes it easy. With Monk you have a relatively small set of abilities, but you're cycling through them, and it's about timing the attacks, making sure you actually land the stunning fist, that you throw the attacks when you have the right amount of key available. It's those things. So it's very much a question of skill of playing the monk attacks as to how effective you are. Kind of hard to demonstrate at the moment since I don't have most of the abilities yet. Although I guess immediately I can notice I'm not using my special attacks enough, so I should start doing that. The fights would go a bit faster if I was getting the extra elemental damage. It's a while since I've played a monk, although I have played one all the way up to 20, as I said. That was a while ago. I have been playing a dark monk recently, but that's a totally different play style, and yeah, I haven't played that character much anyway.
Revealing it appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated. The protective spell dissipates. All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
Okay. First quest down. And I will take the rugged belt here for an extra 5 hit points, as always. And I'm going to spend an action point back in a moment.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the strange and unsettling echoes that Kaya spoke. Strange. Sarcophagi line the walls. But you notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you may discover more.
Or I may not. Okay, managed to pull just one.
You notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you may discover more. You notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you may discover more. What were those cultists up to? This bears more investigation.
Better turn power attack off, I think. I'm not hitting often enough for you
chest glimmers in the dark passage here.
to warrant it yet.
Though rusty, this longsword is still sharp. It's a slashing weapon, perfect for slicing through putrid zombie flesh that would resist puncturing or bludgeoning weapons. As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up.
I did buy a bunch of healing potions between quests. So I've gone human on this guy, partly for the extra skill points, which are always nice. And the extra feat is a useful bonus.
There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
Alright, the zombies are the worst in here since I can't do slashing damage. Yeah, definitely better to have power attack off and have a better chance of landing my stunning fist, I think. Although I guess I could turn power attack back on for...
Another treasure chest. Perhaps the cultist... This heavy mace is a bludgeoning weapon, ideal for smashing apart skeletons. Their bones are resistant to There's another Sahuagin. It croaks.
Crag Wolf Heyton, in life you served the light.
Another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, I could turn power attack back on for the undead where the stunning fist doesn't help, but I'm probably still better off without it. Yeah, being able to land the trip and stunning fist is very useful. Although it's, I mean, it's not complete crowd control, it's useful in these small fights. In principle, I'll suffer from the same problem that my ranger did, that having limited crowd control is not always enough. Just being able to stun out a couple of guys doesn't necessarily help you in the really big fights, but I think on this guy it won't be a big deal since his defenses will be much higher.
Chest. It's out in the open and unprotected. And that's probably what the dead cultist by the chest thought. Acid sprays out of the wall as the gate slams shut.
This one's safe to get if you don't step on the pedestal.
This is a dark and dusty passage. It doesn't look like anyone's come through here in decades.
Taking the long way round so I don't run past the trap again. It is pretty safe running along the far wall there, but I don't like running through it more than I have to. I see I've managed to end up wearing a robe which has a sash exactly the same colour as the hair colour of this character. Makes it look like I'm wearing a hood. Not enough key for a stunning fist here.
Is an evil devourer altar. By it, a Sahuagin rumbles. When the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
And I keep forgetting to cast the mage armor on my armor. Oh well. I'll start remembering. I will shrine for hit points here. Might as well save some healing potions. Alright, this end fight is the tricky one.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, another Sahuagin performs unholy rituals at a devourer altar. This barrier appears linked to 3 sockets in the wall. If you fit the last crest in place, and the magic shield dissipates. The Sahuagin inside spit the last devourer altar shatters.
Okay, it's got the optional. Now to run away. Alright, caster down, optional obtained. The zombies are a nuisance, but if I can trip them, that helps. No, I need more damage. I think the power attack will help with these. And the elemental strikes help too, of course. Okay, he's doing some serious damage.
Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
Okay, that was a bit scarier than I was expecting. I don't have ship buffs on, of course, that's why I was taking a lot of elemental damage there. Didn't really matter, but if I'd landed my first stunning fist, I should have taken power attack off again, because I missed my first stunning fist. That was what made it scary. Okay, that's it for this one. I think I will go and sell repair again after that. See you next time.